I think there's so many things that have been happening in your life the past few years now, but more importantly, this year was just a huge year for you. But let's talk about the Global Citizen Festival. Yeah. You were ushered in by Usher. Tell us about it.
For my brother, Pheelz!
Man, that's one for the books for sure. Yeah, Usher is big broski for sure. Like, we were in the studio a couple of months ago in LA, and then he told me about the performance, and we agreed that he was gonna bring me out, and that would be a madness.
Yeah.
But we didn't expect what we got. Like, the crowd went wild. And it was a moment for the both of us. It was amazing.
Wow. And let's not forget, though, you have one of the biggest songs, if not the biggest. In fact, let me put that question to you, though. Finesse is a wicked record. You made madness with Bnxn on that one there. Do you think you currently have the song of the summer?
Oh, man. To be very honest with you, bro, I really don't care. Like that's like the truth for me. Like it's I don't care about competition or who has that or who has this. Like I just know Finesse and what he has done for me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all I care about. It's my own race, it's my own story. So like
Yeah,
that's it.
A couple of months ago, you were out on tour with Davido, and you came out on stage, you're looking fly. But then, people were saying that your feet look so great, but you were like, that's not that wasn't deliberate. You were wearing Adekunle Gold's feet. What's that about?
Man, that was the day of the O2 show. I just got to my visa that day, that morning, and it was literally from the embassy straight to the airport.
Oh wow!
So I couldn't pack a bag. I couldn't even get the haircut or look clean.
Yeah.
I just got to London. I got to London 4 p.m. and the show starts at 6.
Wow.
And Heathrow is far from everywhere, so it took me like an hour plus to get to AG's place. And I'd already called AG on the way. I'm like, yo bro, you have to help me. Like I don't care
whatever it is,
as long as it's my size is going. So I got to AG's place. We tried some things, and then we found one that worked, which was the one I wore for the O2 show. And just it's not about what you wear, it's about who wears it.
Ooh, that's the energy right there. Big energy, I love it.
Let's talk about something that's currently trending right now. Big Wiz has said that the rap genre is dead in Nigeria. Do you share the same sentiments, though?
Firstly, I think that's his opinion.
All right.
And I think we need to see it as that.
Right.
All right.
Secondly, I don't think anything can be dead, really, like just because someone says it is. Like, big shout out to Wiz. I love Wiz. Respect to Wiz, but I don't think anything is dead. Like, yes, the attention it got might not be the same as what it is getting, but it can be better. Like, we can always work on it. Like, there are amazing, hip-hop artists in Nigeria, in Africa. There are amazing rap artists out there in the world. Like, yeah, man, like, I still think rap music is really alive. And, like, I think it will just morph into something.
A thriving genre.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and speaking of, genres that are doing pretty well, Afrobeat is absolutely dominating. One point in time, you tweeted that you love the growth of Afrobeat since it's going internationally. Was that ever in doubt for you? Did you ever was there ever a time you said, nah, I'm not quite sure it's going to go so far, and now you're super ecstatic about it, or you always knew that Afrobeat was going to take it to the next level?
I always knew that what we needed in the space was just platform. Cause me, like I've seen Afrobeat rise. Like, I'm coming from the Alabama marketer days where you would sit down with Uber Pacific and discuss on the Olamide album. That's the era.
You're pretty young, and now
that's a different type of marketing.
You get it? That's a different type of space. So like, I always knew from that time that all we needed was a higher platform to showcase ourselves, and would rule the world.
That makes sense.
And now that has come, I'm just more happy that I am part of the growth and the movement, and also an artist as well. So it's double blessings for me.
You linked up with Diddy and Dr. Dre and a couple others, in the States a while back. What was the fondest memory of that particular link up? What did you enjoy the most, basically?
It would be Diddy giving me a bad boy hat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one was one for the books for sure.
Wow.
And he put it on my head himself. So like,
I knight you. Yeah.
I felt like like a knight.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And also it will be, doing what Snoop does with Snoop.
I
can't say
people appreciate and they respect your craft as a producer and now as a performing artist, but a lot of people are not aware that you also write your songs as well, write music basically. When did that start?
From early, man. I used to write poems in secondary school for my seniors. That was one of the way I made lunch money and ball during break time. but yeah, that morphed into writing songs and and just expressing my feelings through like words and lyrics.
Yeah.
And fun fact, the reason why I actually started producing was so I could produce beats for the songs that I had written.
Oh,
right.
okay.
So I started as an artist actually.
Right.
And yeah, that just morphed into production and then morphed into making all these hits and then writing all the songs and
Right. At what point did you decide to then switch back again from Pheelz Mr. Producer to Pheelz Mr. Artist, Mr. Singer?
It was during COVID because I think COVID just just put on like a reset on everybody and it just made me realize how quick life can be and how you can be going like that.
True.
So since COVID, my because I caught COVID like twice and it was scary.
Oh, okay.
So since then, like my goal in life has been to like die empty and just give out as much as I can give out of myself. So since then that's just been back to back.
That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, there's so many things you're doing. A lot of people are, so amazed by the number of talents that you have. How do you manage to juggle all of these things together? Production, performing on stage, performing when you go on tours and singing and writing songs and all that?
Man, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just my passion, man. I think my passion deeply is just to create and to keep creating. And that's why, like, when you listen to my music, it's very boundless. Like, I'm not scared to go outside of the box and to, like, show my range.
Right.
Because I don't believe in boxes and I hate them so much. But yeah, like, I wear so many hats, from, producing to producing the shows to making like the graphics and the arts and the lyric videos.
Right.
And making the cover art for the songs and also like sitting with the director and like discussing how the music video is gonna like go and what message I want to like show the world. And like I'm very like hands-on in my creative process.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've done a lot of performances this year, especially from your Seth Meyers show to even the Afrobeat BBC Concerto. What has been your favorite performance so far?
That's not fair.
Because there's a lot.
Because there's a
lot of them.
And there's a lot you guys haven't seen yet as well.
Man.
I really like the Afrobeat Concerto.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I had so much fun with that one.
Okay. So real quick, before I end up my questions, aside from your mom's semo and ogbono soup, what's your other favorite meal of all time?
Pounded yam and ogbono soup. I answer for him.
No, you can't bully this man with your edoness.
Wait, what's pounded yam and ogbono?
That's the way. That's the future. That's the
Thank
future.
you, Pheelz.
That's everything.
How?
It can't be semo.
I'm so glad.
It's pounded yam.
I'm so glad.
So what happens to egusi?
Well, when it comes to egusi, it varies.
I beg.
It varies. So it's obvious that egusi is your thing, right?
Egusi and pounded yam. That's
okay, that's the combo for you.
Exactly.
Then semo and ogbono.
Okay, mad.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the Chainsmokers, right? And you seem to have a good relationship with them. So
Yeah.
how did that come about? And can we hope for some form of like musical magic from that relationship?
It was the DMs actually. A lot of things have been going down in my
It goes
DMs,
down in the
a lot.
DMs. That's amazing.
But yeah, I think it was Drew that sent me a DM.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Alex that sent me a DM.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, bro, we love Finesse.
Ooh.
Like, whenever you're in LA, link up, let's see if we can, like, work on something. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I love your songs.
Oh, they're so good.
Bro, like, so, like, we linked up in LA and we have some songs together. I just hope the world gets to hear them real soon or else I'm going to leak it. But yeah, we have some really amazing records together.
That's amazing.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah. I mean, what would you say that you spend most of your money on?
Right now, fashion.
Clearly.
Yeah, right now,
Obviously.
fashion. Cause,
Right. I mean, look at those shades. Damn. Okay. Okay.
That shit is not fun.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that, Gucci. Don't even. It looks really good.
Oh, thank you.
You had an amazing tune with I think Finesse remix, if I'm not mistaken, with Frank Montana.
Yeah.
How did that come to be?
Yeah, DMs, man.
Again,
It goes down in the DMs.
Yeah, he sent a DM and it was like, yo, like big fan of Finesse and like let's see if we can get into the studio and work on music.
Uh-huh.
And then we go into the studio, worked on a couple records, and then we started like toying around with Finesse. And then I decided to write a new verse because why not?
Big man things.
So, you get it. So
You
I
get it.
wrote a new verse. He recorded his verse. Then we added the choir on it as well and moved some things around. And and you thought, let's give the world that for sure.
You put out Hear Me. That thing that was pretty much your first EP.
Hear Me
when can we get another body of work?
Next year, man.
Next year.
Yeah, I'm starting the year off with a body of work for sure.
Oh, nice one. Love it.
Get
Love it.
Gitsy. We love it.
It's going next year.